This is the device which we are going to use for the pilot program. We call it CR48.
And today we're taking a look at the Google Chrome CR48 laptop running the Google Chrome OS beta. Chrome OS feels and looks almost exactly like Chrome the browser. The CR48, Google's demo notebook prototype of what consumers can expect in the summer of 2011, is powerful enough that the operating system wakes from sleep instantly.
We think users are really ready for this. So we want to make sure we make them available, and we are incredibly excited about getting them to test this out. The first Chromebook is from Samsung. Samsung is the world's leading consumer electronics manufacturer. They worked with us very closely to design a Chromebook optimized for web usage.
This is a look at the Samsung Series 5 Chromebook. It's the first of two laptops, the other from Acer, that runs on Google's Chrome OS. Now, if all you know from operating systems is Windows and Mac, this is nothing like those. While there might be a lot going on under the hood on this thing, to the user, it just appears like a web browser, and that's it. There is no software to install or uninstall for that matter. There is no updating, no security to worry about. That stuff's all done automatically. Really, it's about as simple as a computer can get because everything is web-based.
This is a Chromebook, not a laptop, a Chromebook. It's got a 12-inch screen. It has 4 gigs of RAM. It has an Intel Celeron processor, and it has 16 gigabytes of SSD storage. Well, sounds kind of like a laptop. What's the difference? Well, again, this only runs Google's Chrome OS. That's it. Now, you may be looking for a bargain basement laptop, and at $199, this may be one of the cheapest options you find at a store. But be forewarned, this is not any normal laptop. This is a Chromebook, in case you're not already familiar. It's Google's funny, funky side experiment, I would call it, in the realm of laptop-like devices that browse the web, but do it through a very focused channel.
This is the Chromebook Pixel from Google. It's the first Chromebook from Google itself instead of from partners such as Samsung or Hewlett-Packard, and Google is starting off with a bang. That's because the Chromebook Pixel has a terrific 12.85-inch display. At 2560 by 1700 pixels, this screen edges ahead of the MacBook Air Retina display for resolution, so text and graphics look glorious. At 400 nits, it's really bright, and taking a cue from Microsoft and Windows 8, it's a multi-touch capable screen.
Even though this looks and feels a lot like a regular mid-sized laptop, it's actually a Chromebook. That's one of a very small group of laptops that runs Google's Chrome operating system, which is essentially the Chrome browser and a couple of very shallow, onboard features, a very rudimentary file system. You can see some apps right here. Google calls them apps. A lot of times they're really just online versions of popular software or websites that are specifically designed to work with the Chrome operating system. This is Toshiba's first entry in the Chrome OS market. Those are systems that run Chrome OS instead of Windows or OS X from Apple. It's the first Chromebook, and I was rather surprised to hear this, with a 13-inch screen.
Today we're checking out Google's Chromebook Pixel. Thanks to a price cut and new support for USB-C, this could be a good fit for the right user. The hardware is gorgeous and it's pretty powerful, so I'm looking forward to the day when Chrome OS finally catches up.
Acer took what is a pretty typical set of Chromebook components and dressed them in a nice and thin all-aluminum case. It has a bigger than usual 14-inch Full HD screen too, so you've got more room for work, but it's still small enough for a daily commute.
This new Samsung Chromebook Pro is probably one of the first laptops I'd tell you to look at if you were looking to spend around $500 on a new computer. Sure, there are plenty of Windows laptops in that price range, or less, but none that I can think of offer this combination of a decent design, mostly metal construction, lag-free performance, long battery life, a better than HD touchscreen, a hybrid hinge that transforms the system into a tablet, and a built-in stylus.
Chromebooks haven't really been tablets until now, and the Pixel Slate is the first that's a convertible tablet in the Chrome family that Google announced today at its hardware event in New York. The Pixel Slate starts at $599, and it's a 12.4-inch screen with a really nice 3000 by 2000 display.
this is considered a premium Chromebook. So what exactly does it mean to be a premium Chromebook? Well, for starters, this one is made from magnesium alloy, so it's a nice lightweight but still sturdy build compared to those plastic cheap models that you're used to seeing. Now, since it is a 2-in-1, you can use it as a tablet, and it does support USI active pens. This one has a 10th gen Intel Core i3 processor in it, 8 gigs of memory, and 128 gig SSD, NVMe SSD inside. So, if you're familiar with small tablety 2-in-1s, you might think this is essentially a Chrome version of the first Microsoft Surface Go, and you're not wrong. Again, this is built around a 10.1-inch display with a 16:10 aspect ratio, so you have a bit more height for work. With the keyboard detached, you've got yourself a nice little tablet that weighs about 1.5 pounds or 670 grams with the back cover on.
Many of us, as we were working on the project, we were asked to describe what Chromebooks are. And I'm sure a lot of you will get asked the same question as well. So to help that, we put together a little something which describes what Chromebooks are. Let's take a look.
This is a laptop. This is a computer. This has the web? That's weird. Okay, so it's the web. There are no programs? So there's nothing to start up. Then how do I do stuff? There's no messy desktop? So no rolling hills of green. Can I use it anywhere? On a unicycle? My calendars, emails, documents. Everything can be saved to the web.